Hey everybody, what's going on? It's your boy Charlie Brown here with Surplus Systems. In today's video, I kind of just want to walk you guys through my personal phone script. Um, so if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. If you get value from this video, make sure to share it with someone who may be looking for some help when it comes to getting on those phones and having a phone script. All right. A quick disclaimer: everybody's script is a little bit different. Everyone's styles are a little bit different, so my style may not work for you, and vice versa. All right. So I like to approach things a little different. I don't like to go. I understand it's a cold call, but I don't like to go balls to the wall and try to hammer through the script. Okay, a couple things I want to tell you before I get into the script. Your thought process. Your thought process should not be. I want to rush to the script. I want to rush to the phone call. The thought process need to be. I need to make sure I slow down. I need to make sure that I understand and I'm effective communicating, and I am most importantly actually listening, so that way I can actually show my care as I have a genuine conversation with the potential claimant. All right. So the way my script is, I like to start off by, "Hey, is John Doe there?" And then I typically like to pause. Okay, I'm either going to get a yes, I'm either going to get a no. If I get a no, I'm just out. Okay, if I get a yes, then I'm going to move on. um, Hey John Doe, this is just Charlie. I was wondering if you can possibly help me out for a moment, and I want to use a confused tone when I do this. Okay, now the reason I approach it, I was wondering if you could possibly help me out for a moment, is because if you really think about it, when you ask someone for something, how many times are they going to say, "Oh, sure, what you need," or "How can I help you," or "What's this is all about?" And when you get responses like that, that's that's the person actually opening the door for you to come in, versus me being like the police and trying to kick the door open on my initial intro, right? So it may sound something like this: "Hey, is John Doe there?" "Yeah, who is this?" Hey, John Doe, this is just Charlie. I was wondering if you can possibly help me out for a moment." So I'm sounding very, very confused. Okay. And there's a reason behind that. And I actually got that from a guy by the name of Jeremy Miner. So feel free to go look him up on YouTube. But he talks a lot about when you enter a cold call, you kind of know you want to ask for permission in a way, but you also want to sound confused, right? Because if you think about it, think about if you was driving and you was stranded somewhere and you was confused and you wanted to go ask somebody for help, right? 9 times out of 10, they're gonna be like, "Yeah, I help you out, man. Well, like, what you need? How can I help you? Or where are you going?" Right? It's the same mentality, same thought process. Okay. So then from there, I just let them answer, right? And then I like to pull back a little bit. And I like to say something like, "Hey, well, I'm not quite sure you could yet. I was calling to see if you are opposed to learning about how you could possibly get a refund in regards to a property located at 123 Main Street." Okay. It's very, very important to use things like possibly, might. That's neutral language. And number one, you're not guaranteeing them that there's a potential refund. You're saying there's a probability that they can potentially get a refund. Okay. And this kind of pulls them back, right? And then this also allowed them to um, get more engaged with you as you're going through this conversation. Okay. My next phase is I want to actually confirm if they actually lived at that property address. So I was like, "Hey, did you ever live or own a property at that address?" Okay. If they say no, then hey, me personally, I end the call. Some people may want to go a little bit deeper. Me personally, I just end the call, wish them a good day, and I move on. Okay. And then if they say yes, now I want to confirm, "Hey, have you got anything in the notices in the mail regarding this or anything like that?" Right? "Hey, have you received anything in the mail regarding this matter?" If they say, "Hey, yes, I have got some things in the mail," then I might go deeper, like, "Okay, what specifically did you get in the mail regarding this matter, or where are you currently at regarding that notice you got in the mail?" Okay. If they say they haven't got anything in the mail, then I'll move on. Okay. Now, if they are coming on very, very defensive, right? I just say, I apologize if I offended you. Our organization help people get money back after their property has been sold at a foreclosure auction. You see sometimes when a home is sold at an auction and it sells for more than what's owed to the bank or the county, the difference should go back to the homeowner or the heirs, which would be you in this case. Does that make sense? I always like this right here because I'm getting commitment, I'm getting clarification to make sure they actually understand what I'm saying, but they also understand, like, as I'm going having this conversation at different points, right? Everything is making sense for them. So that way, when I get to the end, number one, there's no conclusion. Number two, we both on the same page. And number three, it allowed me to move to the next step more efficient. All right. And then I'll say, hey, the process is really simple. We handle all the legal paperwork for your claim without any upfront costs or risk to you. We only take a percentage of the amount we recover, all legal costs ourselves. We believe in getting you paid when we successfully get you your money. So there's no upfront charges to you or risk to you. And I pause and I wait for their response. And the reason why, because a couple of things, typically they're going to want to move forward, right? Or typically they may have some questions, okay? This is very important for you to pause here and because it'll give you clarity on their response, okay? If they say sure, okay, how do we get started? Then it's a simple process. Well, what we like to do is send you some paperwork for you to review. It will give you more information about what we do, where the money is actually coming from. Would that be appropriate, or how would you like to proceed from here? Okay, I like to ask questions to make the other person feel like they 100% in control, but in reality, they're not really in control because I'm the one that's asking the questions. Okay, but this makes it more collaborative versus me just trying to like hammer them home. Okay, now at this point, if they're not ready to move forward, guess what, you're going to get some objections. Okay, and then you get the typical objections. I'm gonna create another video going over objections. Okay, but I'm actually going to show you a 3-step formula that you can use to handle objections, and I actually also got this from Jeremy Minor. So feel free to research him on YouTube as well. But these some things that I got from Jeremy Minor that actually helped me with my script. Okay. And then if they say, hey, I'm ready to move forward, so good. Then from that case, you just want to what's a good email address? Get the mailing address so you can send the paperwork. Let them know, hey, you're gonna be sending the paperwork over, and then you just want to set the expectations as far as like what's going to happen next. All right. But look, this is my script. It's simple. It's pretty straightforward. There's no fluff to it. I like to be real, but my tone throughout the conversation is more neutral and respectful and genuine. All right. So, hey, if you guys got some value out of this, please make sure you drop a comment down below. And look, there's a lot of free resources I got down below in the comment section. So feel free to check those out. All right. And then also feel free to join my Facebook group, Surplus Systems. You can find us on Facebook. Join our Facebook group. Ask any questions you have. Right. So, hey, once again, this is your boy Charles here with Surplus Systems. And I'll see you on the next one.